Hello there, so today we're going to be doing a long overdue testing out AliExpress and one product from eBay testing out situation. So we're going to get into this and we're going to begin with the foundation that I recently picked up from the Miss Rose brand. This is the Matte Ivory 6 and it's just a matte wear liquid foundation. This cost me, I think it's £1.52 and it does come in 10 different shades. The shade that I got it in is, I have no idea. I picked this up in the shade Ivory 6 and it just says on the back, it's for combination to oily skin. That's me. It is suitable for sensitive skin. That's me. It's oil free and no comedians were injured in the making of this foundation. Matte finish oil controlling foundation formulated to fight the signs of aging. Yes please, I need that. I need a whole team of X-Men to come and fight my signs of aging with a patented blend of collagen building peptides and vitamin E, and an antioxidant that helps protect the skin against environmental stresses. It visibly reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles and imperfections for a perfectly flawless finish. Just like really feeling quite confident at this point. I am going to use my Real Technique sponge to apply this. I'm just squeezing a little bit out. By the way, this is the tube. It's just very simple and I like it. All of these big like YouTubers, and they say, oh yes, I don't like glass bottles because it can smash when I'm traveling, and I'm like, I know I've said this before, I'm not traveling anywhere. I don't have the luxury of going to Bali, Jamaica, the Maldives. No one's taking me anywhere. I mean, literally Honeys takes me to Primark in Stockport sometimes, but I mean that's about it. So anyway, okay, so this does feel like a thicker consistency kind of foundation. Let's just pop it on. I hope that the shade is right, but it's kind of looking very yellow toned right now, so I'm just gonna blend this out. By the way, I really feel like I need to throw this sponge away. I was washing it last night and I was just kind of looking at the never-ending amount of foundation that was just seeping from it, and I was thinking, oh gosh, definitely need to get a new one. And I was just about to throw it away, and then I just looked at it and its sad little face looked back at me and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't throw him in the bin when he's been so loyal to me, you know, all these months. But he does need to go in the bin. I mean, he will be thrown in the bin soon. I mean, I'm sorry, but you know it, I know it. We're going to have to put you in the bin soon. I mean, it's just going to happen. Do you know what? I'm liking this so far. I'm liking it. I think that the shade, although it is a little bit yellow, I think it's nothing that I can't get away with. Like, it's got a really good level of coverage. You can definitely still see like little marks on my skin, but I definitely say this is a medium, so I'm just going to go ahead, pop a little bit on the forehead. By the way, wearing the headband again because it's that time of year when it's just fecking freezing. It was like 1 degree out this morning and it was fecking snowing all day yesterday, which was great. I loved it. Okay, so I've completed this side of my face. So this side doesn't have anything on it, and then we've got the foundation side, and I'm loving the finish of this. It is definitely kind of quite a good medium coverage. I was expecting it to be like super matte because it does describe itself like in big caps as matte. I mean, that's the biggest fecking word on here, but to me it's actually got quite a nice, like, not glow, but like a radiance to it, you know, like when you move around, the light kind of, you know, bounces off your face. It doesn't in any way look like a flat matte to me. I mean, I would not personally describe this as a matte, but you never know, maybe when it dries, it might take on more of a kind of matte finish. Go ahead, do the other fecking side of my face, and then I'll be back and we can check out the situation. By the way, I didn't even tell you what else we're testing out in the fecking video. How rude am I today? I mean, really. So we're going to be testing out the MEIS double highlighters. I almost said double-ended highlighter. Obviously got double-ended dildos on the brain. I have no idea why. I don't own one. I don't want to own one. I have no idea why. Anyway, let's just move past that. So we're going to be testing out this. We're going to be testing out this Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip. It's a fake from eBay. So we're going to be testing that bad boy out. And also the Pressed Glitter Super Beautiful palette from Beautyglazed. Going to be testing this bad boy out too. So sorry. Anyway, I'm just going to finish off my faking face and then we can move on with the rest of the video. Okay, so I've finished my face. Let me just have a close up look. It looks great. I mean, guys, it looks absolutely fucking wonderful. This was actually recommended to me by one of my subscribers here on YouTube. So I'm really sorry that I forgot your name, but thank you so much, because so far this is actually looking really, really promising. I'm loving the finish of it. Still not thinking it's matte, because obviously this video is like a first impressions. I'm not going to be able to kind of come back and tell you how it really wore like longer term, but what I will do is I will update the comments and the description just so I can give you a bit of info, because this video probably won't be going up for a few days anyway. I probably won't edit it for a few days, so that'll give me time to like really test it out so I can give you my feedback. So check out in the comments or the description box and you will see my longer term views of the foundation. But so far I absolutely love it. But obviously with foundations, it's really like the true test for a good foundation is how does it wear, how long does it last, you know, does it break apart on your face, does it start having a mass orgy on your face and inviting all of its foundation friends over to engage in double-ended dildo. I don't know. Anyway, what am I even talking about? No idea. Okay, so I just went ahead and did a quick eye situation, and I decided that next we would go in with the fake Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip. This is in the shade Fluff, and when I saw the shade I was just absolutely blown away because it looks perfect. Oh, it doesn't look anything like the fucking shade it was meant to be. Like, look, this is like a greyish kind of brownish grey situation. But let me show you, right? Let me just show you, just so that I can prove to myself that I'm not going crazy, because this was not the shade that I was presented with. This is the shade in the ad. I mean, it does look... No, it doesn't. Let's face it. This looks nothing like how it looks in the tube, unless it just magically lightens up and goes to like a grey shade with lilac undertones on your lips. But I mean, I wanted a warm toned grey, not a browny grey, greyish, doesn't know what it's meant to be kind of situation. I mean, really, eBay, I mean fecking really. Okay, well, I'm just going to pop it on. I'm going to give it a shake, because you know I love a good shake. I mean, really. It'll be so bad. So I'm just going to... Oh, guys, it's terrible. It's... Look. Guys, this is fucking awful. Look at this. It's absolutely fucking awful. This is a crime against lipsticks, and it's actually an ultra glossy lip. This is not glossy. This is a crudely unopaque kind of matte. I can tell this is a matte, so why are they saying it's glossy? Guys, this is absolutely disgusting. Oh, guys, this is absolutely horrific. I hate it. I'm getting off my lips right now before it dries. But look at this. I mean, it's not terrible, but I do not like it. I just do not. Got a really kind of awful artificial kind of smell to it. It just kind of smells awful. I feel like, right, with Colourpop fakes, they're either really, really good or just terrible. And in my experience, the majority have been just terrible. I think I got like 2 metallics that I liked, but the rest have just been absolutely awful. Pop is relatively inexpensive anyway, and believe me, if Colourpop was more accessible and affordable from the UK to buy it, then I would, you know, not have a problem in any way spending, you know, £5 on one of their products. But this, that, no, it's... Well, I was going to say it's going in the bin, but my bin isn't there. So it's going to just go in the place where my bin should be, but isn't. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on another lip product because my lips are looking a little bit bare right now. Okay, so my lips are back in the game again, feeling fabulous. So we can move on to the highlighting portion of the video, and I'm very, very, very excited to try these out. These are 2 highlighters, and I have hauled these, and when I hauled them I did swatch them, and what I kind of realized was that the powder is quite thick and a bit chunky, so I definitely feel like this is the kind of product where less is undoubtedly going to be advantageous, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to do very brief swatches. Can you see them? But like the powder has a lot of texture to it. It feels very soft, but I think that if you were to like go crazy, like rubbing, it would definitely just look seriously chunky. You would have a trip to Chunktown. But look at this, guys. I mean, they do look beautiful, especially this one here. I mean, look at that. Okay, I'm not quite sure how best to apply these, but I am going to just go in with my brush to start with, and then I could go in with my finger or go in with my dildo. I have no idea. Also, just to mention as well, on one of my previous videos, someone commented saying they were really missing my Dew Care highlighting brush, and I'm missing it too. I don't know where the feck it's gone. Like, I used to use that religiously, like every single day, and it's disappeared. I had a really good look for it prior to this video, so I could kind of, you know, bring it out again, but I don't know where it's gone. I feel like it's just fecked off. It had other engagements to get to, and it's just gone. It's never to be seen again. It's so sad. But anyway, so we're going to go in with this one. It's a fake Zoeva brush, and I'm going to begin with going into the lighter of the 2 shades. I've just got like a little bit on my brush. And I know someone's going to criticise my choice of brush, and this one is quite densely, you know, packed together, but if it doesn't work, I can always change it. Okay, so I mean, that's definitely given me a really, I was looking in there thinking it was a mirror. I mean, really, Anwen. Let me just actually have a look at a mirror. It has really given me a good amount of glow. I think it looks really, really pretty. The only thing for me is I'm not a huge fan of this kind of shade. I know that I've got like super fair skin, and that this kind of, you know, pearlescent, like silvery shade is usually like more directed at people with fair skin. But I find that it can look a little bit artificial and a bit like intense on the face. I much prefer a more warmer kind of, you know, like light champagne kind of shade, because I feel like it really warms up my face. So although I do like this, and I would definitely recommend it if you're a fan of the, you know, more kind of silvery pearlescent highlight, personally, like for me, just with my taste, it's not really kind of what I like. I've just completely over explained that to death. I know. Next, we're going to go in with the like bronzy shade, and I'm going to pop that. Oh, well, I mean, I would be if my makeup brush didn't just jump in the area where my bin should be. I mean, really. Been having some kind of illegitimate affair with the Colourpop liquid lipstick, and you just had to be reunited with it because it landed on top of the Colourpop. I mean, who knows what's gone on. Anyway, so just pop a little bit of this. Oh, I'm in the magnified side. I mean, way too close to my face. I don't need to be seeing my fucking pores magnified like by 100. Who wants that? Not me. Okay. Why am I going like this when I'm applying highlight? I mean, as if that's going to help the application. But, you know, it's automatic. You know, like when you apply mascara and you go. It's the same thing like when I highlight. I just have to go like this. In some way that's pulling my skin like tauter across my face. I have no idea. But anyway, I'm just going back in with a little bit more. I feel like this is the kind of product where, you know, you can just kind of build it up. I feel like if you look at this side of my face, it just looks a lot more kind of natural, whereas this side, it's just a little bit more unnatural. That's just kind of my view, but I am going to go in with a little bit of Fix Plus just to my brush to see if we can just spice these up a little bit. I'm really sorry if the quality of the video has changed somewhat, but it's getting darker outside like really quickly, so I'm gonna have to be quite fast because I'm gonna lose all my light like very soon, and it's only 3 o'clock. I mean, really. Okay, so the Fix Plus, as expected, has definitely made these highlighters just look a little bit more sheeny and kind of, you know, giving me that wet look that I'm just always craving. These highlighters are actually really pretty. I have been told that the eyeshadows by this brand, which is MEIS, I've been told the eyeshadows are really good. I'm definitely gonna have to try out some of those. I'm hating that. Why did I feel the need to just rub it on my chin? I have no idea. But anyway, I definitely do like these highlighters. I think they're beautiful. I hate my chin though. Why did I feel the need to like literally rub that one on my chin? Okay, so to finish off the video, we're just going to have a little bit of fun with the Pressed Glitter palette by Beautyglazed. This features 4 different pressed glitters, and I believe they are kind of in their own paste, although I'm not too sure. I've not swatched them or done anything with them yet other than just kind of admired them from afar. So I just am going to play around. I feel like I'm going to dig my finger into this one. Oh my gosh, so much fun. And I'm just going to kind of put it under my eye. Oh my gosh, yeah, they stick. I mean, guys, look at this. I'm loving this. I'm going to put a little bit under there. So I was told that these are more like body glitters as opposed to, you know, like eyelid kind of glitters. Definitely do have a little bit of stick to them, but I do feel like you would probably, you know, be losing little bits throughout the day, or say if you went to a festival. I don't know if you could maybe use something else to kind of stick these down. I have no plan of action in what I'm actually doing right now, but I'm loving it. I mean, I am loving it. Who needs a plan anyway? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this one. And I mean, where should I put it? A little bit, maybe here. I just had deja vu that I'd been doing this before, which, I mean, I'm always just messing about with makeup, so possibly, but... Okay, so I want to have a little bit more going on up there. The problem with this product, it is kind of really difficult, you know, to be like super precise with it. Maybe if I use a brush. No, I don't think the brush is doing anything. I'm going to go in with this brush. Okay, yeah. I forgot there was fucking eyeshadow on that brush. Do you know what I might do? I might just do a little bit more craziness with my eyeshadow. Probably a little bit too late in the operation, I think, to get crazy with my eyeshadow. But I'm going to just fucking do it anyway. Okay, so I just have an urge right now to get my magic palette out and get a little bit of this beautiful coral shade. And just really start blending it, you know, under here. It would have been a good idea to have done this prior to obviously applying any of the glitter, but I mean, really, what can you do? Okay, so I'm really going to town with this today. I just feel like go large or go home. That's what I say to honeys all the time. Go large, honeys, otherwise just, well, you're at home, I say, but anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I mean, really. So, I mean, I don't really know what look I'm going for at the moment, other than I just wanted to add a little bit of something, you know, to my face. Blend that out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm even doing anymore. But anyway, there was an idea in my head and, you know, I rolled with it and now I'm distinctly regretting it. But I'm going to I'm going to do the eyebrows. Do those fucking eyebrows. Why not? You know, there's new people moving in to the house opposite us right now. If they happen to look up and just catch a glance of their new neighbour, they're going to be like, where have we moved to? What the fuck is this place? And they'll be gone. I mean, really. Okay, so the negative I have with this palette is that the glitters, they're not very sticky, and I know I could use glitter glue, but in all honesty, like, I don't really want this to hang about too long. Like, if I was going to a festival, or not that I ever go to festivals, I said that like I sometimes go to festivals. I never, ever have ever once been to a festival, I don't think. Imagine, like, you know, if you went to Coachella or something like that, Glastonbury, this would be like really fun to play around with, and I do like it, but for, I don't know, you're going to have to use something to kind of stick everything down, you know? But it's fun to just mess about with. Shout the voice up in a minute so they can see. I mean, look at this. This is a fun look, isn't it? But I don't think I would ever actually use this product seriously. Like, I'm having fun messing about with it, but because, like, I don't go out drinking anymore, or I don't know. I don't know where I would wear this, because I know I always talk about the office, but I could not be rocking this in the office, which is a great shame, of course, but I think people would take me less seriously than they do now. Do you know what? I mean, it's a great product for what it is. Like, if I just shine some flash upon my face and you can get the full extent of it, I think it's, you know, a really good product for what it is, which is pressed body glitter. But for me, you know, in my kind of daily life, it wouldn't be the kind of thing I would be going for. So, look, let's get some flash on this. Can you see that? And over here. And the lips. Oh, wait, let me put my little popper thing down. Look, I feel like I could be like, this is a horror film, like, hello, my name is Horrific Glitter Paste Woman. Oh my gosh, I'm sure the new neighbour just looked up then. I mean, really, they'll be gone soon, but they'll be having nightmares tonight about the glitter lady who lives opposite. I will haunt their dreams. You see Mummy's glitter face yet? What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like the look? Do you really, or are you just saying that, Dre? Are you just being polite? Alex, what do you think of Mummy's glitter face? Look, he's little Spider-Man today. Do you like it? Am I just scaring everybody with my glitter face? I think it's kind of fabulous, really. But, oh, okay, my glitter face is not appreciated, apparently. But I think that brings us to the end of the video. And I've really enjoyed doing this. Yes, bud?
I need a big pin.
Foundation is beautiful so far, but I will obviously be testing it out again, and I will leave all the updates down below. But I think it looks really, really beautiful. It feels weightless on the skin, and I'm loving it. I love the glitter paste, but it's not the kind of product that I would typically get a lot of use out of. But if you like this kind of festival situation, I think it's as good as any other kind of body glitter. I didn't like the lipstick, as we discussed. I mean, that is just the lipstick that shall not be named again. And what else did I try? The highlighters. I think the highlighters were really, really good. So I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more. Do you want to say bye, guys?
Bye-bye. No, I want to say bye-bye.
Alex, come and say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
No, I want to say
No, you can
bye.
say bye.